way you can have a Nigerian wedding is either if you're one Nigerian or you're marrying a Nigerian.
Trend going on of non-Nigerians actually getting married in a Nigerian themed kind of wedding, you know. Says, Abeg, why do Nigerians think this type of wedding were created for them and by them? She makes use of this word abeg again. It's so hilarious because while you are coming for Nigerians and be like your culture is not everywhere, you are using a word that is still from them. Then she was still trying to gaslight me that abeg is not in Nigerian pidgin, it's not specific to like sister. None of these things is Tanzanian. Abeg, sis, don't gaslight like that. Nigerians are not even the kind of people that will be like, don't wear our this. We tend to appreciate when people appreciate our culture, but I feel like it becomes a problem when you use something from there, but you are now trying to gaslight like, no, it's not from there. We understand that Nigerian soft power is real, the influence, the cultural influence, but just give credit where it's due. Hey, my lovelies, welcome back to my channel.
The only way you can have a Nigerian wedding is either if you're one Nigerian or you're marrying a Nigerian. Anything else possible. Like, I can't wake up tomorrow and say I want to be a Desi bride, because they know that their culture is in a costume. Let's start gatekeeping.
Now, you guys might be wondering, like, what led to this kind of, you know, discussion, conversation, video, topic? Because here you can hear she's clearly saying it just doesn't look right for you to say you're having a Nigerian wedding when you're not Nigerian. Like, the same way she cannot decide she wants to be a Desi bride, that is like an Indian bride or whatever. Like, she can't decide she wants to be an Indian bride, no matter how much she loves the culture. She can't actually say she wants that type of wedding by the virtue of the fact that she's not from that culture, you know. So she's saying the only way you should be able to have a Nigerian wedding is if you're Nigerian or you're getting married to a Nigerian. Now, you're wondering what led to this whole drama, right? That is because lately there's been this trend going on of non-Nigerians actually getting married in a Nigerian themed kind of wedding, you know. So they dress Nigerian, they dance, they play the music, sometimes they even have the food. There was this particular couple that actually went viral, but for some reason I could not find, I don't know if they took down the videos from the backlash or whatever. But like, the whole thing has been going on for a while now. I'm going to show you this clip from a wedding in Tanzania that was clearly themed after a Nigerian wedding. And then all of the drama that happened after, and then, you know, all the claims like, no, it's not Nigerian theme, we've been doing this for years, and all of the drama that unfolded. We'll come back and address that, but let me let you guys listen to the video first. I will have to tune out the music at some point because of copyright issues. Bear with me, guys. Okay, first of all I can say is that yellow color was really yellowing. But they did look good, the structure of the dress, everything, and they nailed the dance. Of course, the music was also really popping, you know. I give them that. Anyways, there was a lot of drama in the comment section, right? And there was this particular thread I found that I want to share with you guys because it was a very, very interesting thread in the comment section. Let's address that first before I now give you guys my own 2 cents on this whole wedding and the drama that unfolded. So this was the comments that started the whole thread, right? So this one says, Abeg, why do Nigerians think this type of wedding were created for them and by them? Be for real. You know what is ironic about this person is that as she goes on in the thread, she makes use of this word abeg again and again. I find it so hilarious because while you are coming for Nigerians and be like, your culture is not everywhere, you are using a word that is still from them. Like the irony of it. But anyways, I digress. Let's continue. So this lady replies and says, oh please, why do you guys love copying Nigerian attire, then turn around to gaslight us? Does this in any way look like Tanzanian traditional attires? Please be for real. If you want to copy, then copy, but don't turn around to discredit us. And then replies again, you guys, boy, the only ones that wear Gele. You guys are not only ones in Africa. Please do some research. And she replies again, yes, we are the only ones. Gele is a Yoruba word. It is a Yoruba headdress. Other countries in Africa have their own headdress and call it different names. Even the styling are different. But you all want to copy that of Nigeria. Why are you guys not copying Ghana's Duku? Why are you guys not copying Dok or Uduku? Why are you guys not copying Mosur, Tagal? I don't know what those are. I can go on and on. All these are each country's head wrap, called and styled differently. It's Nigerians Gele you all now want to wear. Don't come here and claim research when you don't even know the basics. Go back to your book or internet and do some research instead of defending what's not defendable.
Auntie, I use Gelekus. I don't know whatever that means. I use Gelekus. That's what you know and will understand. We all have similar cultures, but you all like to claim everything, literally everything. Why?
This was the reply that this Nigerian lady gave to her again. Said, Madam, stop forcing. It's embarrassing at this point. We don't have similar cultures with Eastern, Northern, Central, or Southern African countries. We know the countries in West Africa that might have similar cultures with ours, but not you guys. Stop begging me and stick to your cultures. Even this page said that it was a Nigerian-themed wedding.
Replies again, nobody's forcing. It's people like you that makes it easier for people divided and conquer. I don't think she's really good with English. Just a waste of space, like you all are very trifling.
Then this lady replies again and says, no, it's people like you that cause division. You see a Nigerian themed wedding and then you turn around and say it's not Nigerian. That right there is why there will never be unity. Unity is not founded on lies, because I see no harm in actually giving credit where it's due. And then she goes again and says, girl, nobody hates you're just trifling as always claiming everything. This continent will never move forward if it was left for you all. Abeg, let us rest. Like, you do realize it's kind of ironic that even in your counter responses, you are still making use of a Nigerian pidgin word, abeg. Or is that also not specifically Nigerian? Honestly, that says everything about this whole thread. Like the irony, because at the end of this was the last comment she made, she still uses the word abeg again. Just imagine. And yet you are trying to act like you have not been influenced by Nigerian culture, by Nigerian language. Yeah, you are. While you are countering Nigerians, you are still making use of a word that is from them. That is how much they have been unconsciously assimilated to the point where they argue with Nigerians using their own words and she's not even conscious of it. If that does not already answer the question, I don't know what does.
She actually goes ahead to reply again and she says, again, you speak. You guys are not the only ones that speak pidgin. Why are you all delusional for real? And then I check her in the reply. I'm like, no, I doubt abeg. No, but I doubt abeg is your country's pidgin word or any other countries for that matter. It's a Nigerian pidgin word. Just a Google search will assist you with that info. The only delulu one here is you, dear. No one even cares. It's how you are hell-bent on gaslighting for me. I suspect a deeper issue. And yes, just a simple Google search would have assisted her. You don't even need to type in a long question. Look at the search bar there. I literally just typed in abeg. I did not do anything else. I did not ask its origin, nothing. I literally just typed in abeg. Very, very easy. And it came there. Abeg is a Nigerian pidgin word that essentially means please or I beg. It's a common way to ask for something, express a plea, or show politeness in everyday conversation. It's a shortened, more casual version of I beg.
Anyways, now let me talk about the video itself and what I think. Right now, in Tanzanian weddings, at least thanks to Yabojo's daughter, thanks to Priscilla and Jumaju's wedding, we're able to see.
And to be honest, I tried to do my due diligence and research what traditional attire for Tanzanian weddings are like. And what I noticed is that they seem to have a more Arabic culture, it seems to stem from that mostly, because I remember when I saw Priscilla's picture with Juma, I was like, this is looking almost Indian, almost Middle Eastern in a way. How is this a Tanzanian culture? A lot of people were saying in the comments like, oh, that's how it is. Like the current culture stems mostly from Middle Eastern, Arabic, even Indian influences. So I don't really see any very strong African roots in the traditional attires, to be honest. How much more even tying Gele? This was what I saw. Probably, there are other tribes and that do not really make it to the mainstream media that we don't know of. But when you search for the mainstream, this is what you find.
And no, Tanzanians don't tie Gele. Ashwebi is not a thing there. Like, do not gaslight us like that, please. Do not gaslight us like that. Ashwebi is not a Tanzanian culture. Gele is not a Tanzanian culture. Like, the gaslighting. But you know what? I feel like if nothing else gives it away that this was a Nigerian themed wedding, it's not even the Gele that gave them away. It was the Anne fans. For me, it was the Ant fans that actually gave them away. Not even the Gele. It was the Ant fans that gave them away. None of these things is Tanzania, and Abeg, sis. Don't gaslight like that. The Ant fan was what even gave them away. You see this Ant fan? So, I don't know. I feel like at this point, Nigerians are not even the kind of people that will be like, don't wear our this thing. I don't think so. I think we tend to appreciate when people appreciate our culture, our language, whatever it is, as long as they show appreciation for it and respect. Nigerians they would just embrace you. Like, we are not that stiff to the point of like, don't appropriate our culture. Nigerians are really chill people in that regard. But I feel like it becomes a problem when you take from this culture or use something from there, but you're now trying to gaslight like, no, it's not from there. Like, why that's just diabolical behavior. And also, while Gele is a Yoruba term, it's also something that has been worn by all of the tribes of Nigeria for years as well. I think Gele is just a term that has stuck, probably because the origin of the refined one did come from Yoruba land, and so it has stuck, and that's what even other cultures call it. But it's something that has become a staple of the way we dress, even for other tribes as well in Nigeria. Anyways, Nigerians are not people that would necessarily drag, but I think when you come for them like that and try to gaslight, I think you'll be dragged. Anyways, let me watch you guys. You know what? Before I end this video, I would say that of course this is evidence of just how much Nigerian culture has influenced and continues to influence the world, most especially our African neighbors. Like, whether they like it or not, the assimilation is happening, and that is Nigerian soft power on the continent and even in the world, right? So I think we'll get to see more of this. There'll be no shortage of this because it's just how it is. So let me know what you guys think of the video, guys. Don't forget to like, and of course don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.